Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things films and movies. And with the future of the MCU finally getting closer and closer to kicking off again with this extended delay between Phase 3 and Phase 4, we're really excited to see a lot of the new characters the Marvel Cinematic Universe will be introducing. And we wanted to go through some of the coolest and biggest named actors who are set to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, just so we can be reminded how awesome and great some of these upcoming movies would be. So let's go ahead and jump through some of the cast members that we are most excited to see appear in the upcoming future for Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4. So first up, if you're a huge fan of Stranger Things, you likely would know who David Harbour is, but we've seen already in the trailers for the upcoming Black Widow movie that he'll be playing as the Red Guardian in this movie, and it's definitely something fans have been super excited about seeing, just because the character of the Red Guardian in itself is really unique because it was Soviet Russia's response to the existence of Captain America way back in the 40s, in this time period that we don't really get to see too much of the MCU. So the fact that this character even exists to begin with is really cool, and then we're going to get to see him now in this kind of later stage that ties everything together with Black Widow's backstory. It's pretty exciting nonetheless. Then we are expected to see Jared Leto play Morbius in the upcoming Sony Morbius movie, which exists in the Spider-Man Sony MCU crossover mix. What's unique about this is actually the first time we're seeing a non-Spider-Man character that Sony is kind of debuting officially appear in the MCU. While we had Venom already come out, we hadn't seen any connections that officially tied it into anything. So Morbius will actually be our first look at that. And while people are kind of skeptical of how Jared Leto will treat this character, especially after a lot of backlash he got for the character the Joker over in the DCEU, there's a lot of optimism though that this character hasn't been portrayed on film before, and Jared Leto at least is a very dedicated actor nonetheless, and maybe he'll be the perfect fit for this character. Then actor Kumail Nanjiani is set to play as Kingo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe The Eternals, which is an upcoming series with a ton of really big actors also appearing in it. But it looks like this movie is going to be unique in its tone, but also the cast and larger ensemble that'll be featured will be a pleasant surprise. We've seen other movies in the MCU exist that have kind of that larger ensemble, and it can work if done very well. Guardians of the Galaxy is a great example, and hopefully this will translate as well. But Kumail Nanjiani's been in a lot of great films. He's a very funny actor, and we're optimistic to see how he kind of joins up with the MCU and what that might look like. Then we have Christian Bale, who of course is known for his role in the Batman trilogy that was so iconic in the late 2000s, early 2010s, and he is joining on for the cast of Thor: Love and Thunder. Now this is super exciting. We don't have a lot of details as to what his character is or who he will play. It's most likely an antagonist, but nonetheless it doesn't stop anyone or any group of fans from being extremely excited to see him kind of step into another superhero movie at the very least, and he might be the perfect fit for that. We've talked about the Eternals a little bit already, but there's a lot of really great cast members joining up for that movie. Angelina Jolie is set to join up as the character Thena in the Eternals as well. So once again, we'll have this large cast ensemble for this movie that was supposed to come out during the summer of this year, but we'll finally get to see it sometime next year. We're pretty excited to see what it turns out to look like. And along with these actors for the Eternals, we're seeing Kit Harington jump on board playing the Black Knight for the Eternals, and Salma Hayek is playing Ajak in the Eternals. So you can start to see this team form together, and it's a lot of just fantastic actors. So we're really excited to see what they end up doing to kind of tie it all together. On the flip side of things, in Shang-Chi, there's a few really great actors jumping on board that not a lot of people are talking about. Tony Leung is going to be playing the Mandarin, and that's something a lot of people have really wanted to see play out, especially after kind of that weird plotline they did with Iron Man 3. To see it fleshed out a little bit different, it'll be interesting nonetheless. Actor Simu Liu is going to be playing the role of Shang-Chi himself. We also know comedian and actress Awkwafina will be playing a pretty important role in this movie as well. So it's looking like a great cast is coming together for another Marvel movie that's going to be a fresh start and a fresh narrative with unique characters. And that's something we're also really excited about. But the big and most exciting news definitely comes out of Spider-Man 3, with a very unexpected casting when we heard it, but a confirmed casting nonetheless that raises so many questions. But Jamie Foxx who starred in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 as Electro, is set to reprise his role in Spider-Man 3, making his debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but also it could be opening up a huge can of worms to what we're going to see in the future and how this is all going to connect and tie together, and that's definitely something we're hugely excited for as well. So which of these are you the most excited for? Which actor are you just so much so anticipating to see join up in the MCU? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. See you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Talking?
I'm about to.
Hi everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?